Weather Part 2 test. First name, last name, class. Use the picture below for the next 3 questions. This is a blank front. It happens when colder air collides with warmer air. This is a stationary front. This is a occluded front. This is a cold front. This is a warm front. The warm air quickly rises and blank into massive clouds. The warm air quickly rises and dew point into massive clouds. The warm air quickly rises and evaporates into massive clouds. The warm air quickly rises and condenses into massive clouds. The warm air quickly rises and conducts into massive clouds. This can produce heavy rain and blank. This can produce heavy rain and hurricanes. This can produce heavy rain and tsunamis. This can produce heavy rain and thunderstorms. This can produce heavy rain and sunshine. Use the picture below for the next 3 questions. This is a blank front. It happens when warmer air collides with cooler air. This is a warm front. This is a cold front. This is a occluded front. This is a stationary front. The warmer air goes over the top of the colder air. As the warm, moist air cools, it reaches its blank and condenses into clouds. It reaches its humidity point. It reaches its maximum height. It reaches its condensation limit. It reaches its dew point. Remember to look at the picture. This produces blank, fog, or snow. This produces hail. This produces dew point. This produces rain. This produces thunderstorms. The lowest layer of the atmosphere is called the troposphere. It is this layer that contains the Earth's weather. Why is this? There is too much meteor activity in the upper atmosphere. It is the only part of the atmosphere where there is nitrogen. Most of the atmosphere's air is near the Earth's surface. The air in the upper atmosphere has too much air pressure for. As you move up through the atmosphere, the air pressure blank. The air pressure increases because it is closer to the sun. The air pressure decreases because there is less gravity. The air pressure, none of the above. The air pressure stays the same. Use the diagram below for the next 2 questions. Sea breeze. Warm air rises up. Hot land. Cool sea. Cool air from sea forms a sea breeze. In the diagram above, what is causing the wind to blow? The air pressure over the land is the same as over the water. Wind always blows from the water towards land. The God of the ocean is angry. There is an air pressure difference between the land and water. In the diagram above, where is there low pressure air? Inside the water, above the sea, above the land. When air is heated, it blank. When air is heated, it rises and expands. When air is heated, it becomes more dense. When air is heated, it explodes. When air is heated, it contracts and sinks. Cold air is blank. Cold air is able to hold more water vapor than warm air. Cold air is more dense than warm air. Cold air is always rising above warm air. Cold air is only found in Minnesota. What generally causes differences in air pressure on Earth? Unequal heating of the Earth's surfaces, the shape of the planet, denser air near the equator, wind patterns. Global winds are created because of blank. Global winds are created because of low pressure air at the North and South poles. Global winds are created because of high pressure air at the equator. Global winds are created because of convection currents due to the unequal heating of the Earth. Global winds are created because of convection currents in the mantle of the Earth. If two locations have different temperatures, their blank will also be different. This causes the wind to blow. If two locations have different temperatures, their humidities will also be different. If two locations have different temperatures, their cold fronts will also be different. If two locations have different temperatures, their water vapor will also be different. If two locations have different temperatures, their air pressures will also be different. The Coriolis effect is caused by blank. The Coriolis effect is caused by the Earth's rotation. The Coriolis effect is caused by the Earth's oceans. The Coriolis effect is caused by the Earth's tilt. The Coriolis effect is caused by the Earth's revolution. Global wind patterns, like local wind patterns, are created by blank. Global wind patterns, like local wind patterns, are created by the polar vortex. Global winds patterns, like local wind patterns, are created by unequal heating of the Earth's surface by the sun. Global winds patterns, like local wind patterns, are created by equal heating of the Earth's surface by the sun. Global winds patterns, like local wind patterns, are created by even heating of the Earth's surface by the sun. High pressure brings blank. High pressure brings cool, wet air sinking in cloudy skies. High pressure brings warm air rising in cloudy skies. High pressure brings cool, dry air sinking and clearer skies. High pressure brings warm air sinking and clear skies. Low pressure brings blank. Low pressure brings cool, wet air sinking and cloudy skies. Low pressure brings cool, dry air sinking and clear skies. Low pressure brings warm air rising and cloudy skies. Low pressure brings warm air sinking and clear skies. The test is now finished. Check your answers and submit.